Hey Rob, it is Wednesday, February 21st, 2011. I had a lot of trouble finding my camera today. I had actually recorded a little bit earlier on in the day trying to get my video done and realized everything that I talked about sounded terrible. Took my camera back down, came back and started to do the video again and went, I can't find my camera. Where is my camera? I went out to the car looking for it twice. Why I went to the car? I don't know. But I went to the car. I guess it's where I leave my expensive electronics when not in use, in the cold, in February. Speaking of in the car in the cold in February, what is with the foot of snow that we got last night? Wasn't it like 50 degrees on Saturday? Weren't we running around on Friday not wearing coats? Ah, snow. But anyway, camera. I was looking for it for about 45 minutes before I finally just sat down. I was talking to Sherry and said, I can't find my camera, I've been looking for it. And she goes, well, did you pray about finding it? And I went, no. She said, well, you should do that. Stopped, prayed, found it half a minute later. Felt a little bit silly because I didn't do that from the get-go. So, I found my camera with a little bit of help. Anyway, today is President's Day. While this may mean a bunch of different things to different people, some people may actually use it to celebrate President Washington and Lincoln's birthday. I don't really know too many people who do that because none of us really knew President Washington and Lincoln all that personally because they died a long time ago. What I tend to do on President's Day, though, is enjoy the fact that I don't have to go into work. But that was what I enjoyed today. But I have a problem with President's Day. My problem with President's Day is it's not celebrated on Washington or Lincoln's birthday most of the time. This year President's Day was on February 21st. Washington's birthday is on February 22nd. If we actually want to celebrate President's Day to celebrate Washington's birthday, we should probably celebrate it on the 22nd. But if we want to celebrate Lincoln's birthday, we have to celebrate it on the 12th. But instead, I guess we just decided to put it on a Monday so that government workers could just have an extended weekend instead of having a random day off in the middle of the week. For birthday celebrating purposes, it doesn't really make a ton of sense. Rob, a couple things about your video from Friday. Thing number one, I'm a bit disappointed that you didn't have bacon in your house. It's going to be very hard for you to complete your bacon jelly cheese challenge if you don't have bacon. But I did give you till Wednesday, so I expect that video for your upcoming video on Wednesday. If I don't see it, I will think of something far more horrible for you to do than a bacon jelly cheese sandwich could have been. I don't know what. Maybe a mountain of bacon jelly cheese sandwiches. Thing number two, a Monopoly game where you can't cheat. That defeats Monopoly's purpose. I mean, I guess you may be able to play the game a little bit quicker, but is it really worth it if the banker doesn't have an advantage? Is there a banker? Is the banker just that little mechanical thing in the middle where you swipe your card? That just doesn't seem fair. The educator in me thought about this, and while I was thinking about it, I went, they're taking away the best educational factor of Monopoly, and the best educational factor I could come up with for Monopoly was that you had to spend out your money. And if you're spending out your money, you actually have to count it. Now we're going to have a lot of kids who just go, well, paid my rent instead of, here's your $1,500 for me staying at Boardwalk. Thing number three about your video. Really, Rob? NSYNC put the bump in the bump shabump shabump? And the ram in the ram-a-lam-a ding-dong? No. A lot of people would think Grease automatically, like me. Like me, they'd be wrong. Apparently, the people who originally put the bump in the bump shabump shabump were Gary Groffin and Barry Mann, who wrote the song. And Barry Mann actually sang the song along with the Halos back in 1961. So that was a long time before NSYNC was even born. Not like the band, but the actual members of the band. Well, Rob, I look forward to seeing your bacon jelly cheese sandwich challenge done on Wednesday. I expect to see it done on Wednesday, or I'll have to think of something awful. As always, to anybody watching, please subscribe. I'm doing Question Friday this Friday, so please leave your questions down below, or leave me a message on Facebook. Rob, I'll see you on Wednesday.